Welcome to the Seatrade Maritime podcast. This is Gary Howard, Middle East correspondent at Seatrade Maritime News, and today I'm here with Eleni Politianopoulou, president at HEMEXPO, and we're meeting just ahead of the start of Posidonia. So we've both got a very busy week ahead of us next week. Eleni, welcome to the podcast. Could you start by briefly introducing yourself and HEMEXPO to our listeners?
Thank you so much for the invitation. I am Eleni Politianopoulou. I am the president of HEMEXPO. HEMEXPO stands for Hellenic Marine Equipment Manufacturers and Exporters. And this is what we are doing. We are manufacturing maritime systems, we are manufacturing marine equipment, but we are also providing technology solutions. Our members are companies with strong international activity, supplying products and services to shipping companies, shipyards, and maritime projects all around the world. I am also the president of one of these companies, the Dermatech Group, where we are mainly focused on environmental solutions that have to do with energy efficiency, as well as wastewater and environmental services.
Thank you. And could you give an overview of the importance of HEMEXPO members to the Greek economy?
So the contribution of the HEMEXPO members to the Greek economy is substantial. Our companies support exports, industrial production, innovation, and highly skilled employment. Most of our members are internationally oriented businesses that compete successfully in global markets, supplying advanced maritime equipment and services. At the same time, they contribute to strengthening Greece's industrial footprint in shipping and maritime technology. They invest continuously in research and development. They support specialized know-how and create important links between industry, shipping companies, universities, and research institutions. The footprint can reach up to 2 billion in the Greek economy. And we are very proud of what we have succeeded in comparison to from where we started 10 years ago. So it is important to highlight that Greek shipping is not only strong at the operational level. Greece has stepped up also and is becoming a growing maritime technology and manufacturing base with real international presence.
If you're enjoying the Seatrade Maritime podcast, make sure you never miss an episode by subscribing on the app of your choice.
And could you give us an idea of the sort of key product and service areas that HEMEXPO members are involved in?
Yes, of course. The range is very big. The activities of the members cover a very broad range of maritime products and services. These are, of course, the marine equipment manufacturing, automation, navigation, communication, electrical and electronic application, environmental and energy efficiency, safety, and this can be applied to new buildings, but also retrofit, mechanical equipment, marine materials, as well as technical support and consulting services are all part of the offering of HEMEXPO. In the recent years, many HEMEXPO members have also invested heavily in areas connected with decarbonization, smart shipping, digital applications, cybersecurity, and of course, data-driven solution. And this reflects the wider transformation currently taking place across the maritime industry.
And speaking of transformation, there's a lot of changes going on in the industry, often guided by regulation. How does HEMEXPO promote the interests of its members in terms of policies, both nationally within Greece and at the EU level?
HEMEXPO maintains a very active presence, both in Greece, but also at the European level, because it is important that the views of the maritime equipment manufacturing industry are properly represented during this period that, as you said, is major transition for shipping. So in Greece, we work closely with the ministries and the institutional bodies and the wider shipping community on issues related to competitiveness, industrial development, innovation, and investment. At European level, we are very actively participating in Sea Europe. And Sea Europe is the association of the marine equipment manufacturers and the shipyards. What we are doing is that we have an important platform for dialogue with European institutions on issues such as industrial policy, sustainability, decarbonization, digitalization, and funding. I serve in the board of directors as well as vice chair of Sea Europe at this point. And this has strengthened our presence in the European discussion. We are also cooperating with the former shipping deputy minister of the Republic of Cyprus, Mr. Vasilis Dimitriadis, who brings the deep expertise in formulating in EU maritime policies, which is something that we really need. And this has further strengthened our institutional presence in Brussels and at the European policy level. So all these partnerships help ensure that Greek maritime manufacturers are able to participate proactively in discussions concerning industrial competitiveness, innovation, skills, technological development, and the green transition. So for us, the key issue is to help create a stable and supportive framework that allows European maritime industries to invest, to innovate, and to remain globally competitive in this very strange world that we are living in.
Yeah, strange indeed. Just following on from that, March saw the adoption of the European Maritime Industrial Strategy by the European Commission. How important is this, and can it deliver results, do you think?
This is a massive step. It is a very important step. For the first time, there is a broader recognition at European level that maritime manufacturing and maritime technology are strategically important industries for Europe. But the strategy is just the first step. The real value will depend on how it is going to be translated into concrete actions and effectively implemented. The industry now needs the practical measures. We need easier access to financing. We need support for the innovation, investment in green and digital technologies, support for the small and medium enterprises, and also initiatives that strengthen the industrial resilience and the workforce development. Europe has a very strong maritime know-how, has still a leadership, and significant industrial capabilities. Now, the challenge is to ensure that these strengths are supported through realistic and competitive policies.
Obviously, one of the main policy areas that we talk about in shipping is decarbonisation. Could you talk about the role that HEMEXPO members play in both the green and the digital transitions for the maritime industries?
We are very happy to see that this challenge has been acknowledged by the HEMEXPO members at an early stage. And right now, most of the members are deeply involved in both the green and the digital transition. Many of the companies develop technologies that improve energy efficiency, that reduce emissions, that help the industry comply with the increasingly demanding environmental requirements. But also on the digital side, we see more and more technologies coming from Greece. We see startups. We are very happy to see that there is a creation of a startup ecosystem for digital technologies for the maritime, and some of them are very, very successful. We are also active in automation, in smart systems, remote monitoring, digital platforms. I can say that we have a quite impressive offering, and it can be even more impressive if we can have a better framework in where we can innovate.
And we're on home turf for you next week at Posidonia. What can visitors expect to see from HEMEXPO and its members at Posidonia 2026?
Well, Posidonia is always an important meeting point for the whole maritime industry. And for HEMEXPO, it's an excellent opportunity to showcase the capabilities of the Greek marine equipment manufacturers and exporters. So you can see a range of products and technologies, solutions developed by our member companies. The particular emphasis will be on green technologies, of course, on the digital application, the energy saving solution, for retrofit and for new buildings as well. What is going to happen at our stand is that we will be discussing the European policies, and we will be in the position to outline what lies ahead when it comes to the European Marine Strategy. What we will also do is that we will strengthen our collaboration with the Hellenic Institute of Maritime Technology and proceed in signing an agreement that will bring Greek marine equipment manufacturers and exporters closer to the academia.
We were speaking just before we got onto the recording about how Posidonia has become a month-long event pretty much, but for the main show itself, beyond just surviving how busy it is, what are the association's objectives for Posidonia?
The most important is to strengthen the international visibility of the Greek maritime manufacturing industry. What is very important for us is to be consistent. We want to show that we are here to present our solutions, to support the shipping industry for the long run. Also, we want to create new opportunities for our members, more networking, partnerships, business development. We are very much looking forward to that, to established, but also newcomer markets. We have some very exciting countries participating in Posidonia this year, and we are very much looking forward to see what are the opportunities that we can find over there. Of course, we want to highlight that the Greek maritime technology companies can play in the future of sustainable and technologically advanced shipping a very important role. Posidonia is an important opportunity for dialogue with ship owners, with policymakers, with shipyards, with international stakeholders. So the plan is to be there, be active, and get the most out of it.
Perfect. And I think myself and the Seatrade Maritime News team will be along to the stand to come and see you and learn what's going on for coverage on Seatrade Maritime News and the show daily that we're producing throughout Posidonia as well. Which just leads me to say, Eleni, thank you for your time and for appearing on the Seatrade Maritime podcast.
My pleasure. Enjoy Posidonia.
Thank you for listening to the Seatrade Maritime podcast. We look forward to joining you on our next episode.